Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Pep Organ. Today's a very exciting day for Sydney. It's the opening day for the Sydney Metro. This is a new driverless train system that's going to be faster than all the other trains in the Sydney network, and it's going to be connecting up the city, the main area of the city, the CBD, up to Chatswood, which is where I work. So it's a really exciting day, especially for me. I'm going to be riding it later today. I'm going to be trying it out. And it's going to cut down my travel time going to my church by a couple minutes either way. And it's not very often, I guess, that, you know, in the modern era with all this infrastructure already set up, all the roads, all the trains, it's very rare to actually have your travel times cut by a few minutes consistently. And it's a really great day. I'm someone who loves getting places quickly, and so this is going to make a huge difference to me. And also, of course, the trip's going to be more fun. It's a really nice train line. I can't wait to try it out. But today what I'd like to talk about is how I was featured on a video for Veritasium. If you don't know, Veritasium is one of these really large science channels on YouTube, and he makes this amazing educational content about all sorts of different topics. He's been doing it for many years. I've been watching him myself since I was in high school. So it was really great to actually get to meet him. He actually did his PhD here in Sydney, and he's been around the area quite a lot, around the Sydney, though he's done a lot of his work in the US, and I think also in Canada. So Veritasium contacted me because they wanted to make a video about sound illusions, and they wanted to talk about, which organists do a lot of course, but particularly he wanted to look at the resultant tones. So at Town Hall, we showed off the quint, which was the 12-foot, working with the 16-foot to create those bass undertones, sort of the lower harmonics from the upper partials. It's a really interesting video, and the way he demonstrates it is really cool. I think in the video, some people didn't hear that the illusion effect was trying to create a lower tone, because for untrained ears, when you hear those upper tones, you really focus onto those. But as an organist, we know that the effect of this is to try and create the lower sound. So it's true that while the two sounds that he showed in the video, the one with the resultant tones does technically have higher notes in it, it's meant to sound lower. And that was the point of the video, as well as lots of other fascinating things about how your ears work. And of course also the Celeste stop, or the Vox Angelica as it's called at Sydney Town Hall. Behind the scenes, it was a really great pleasure to meet Derek, who runs Veritasium. It was a real joy to see him get to experience the organ really up close for the first time. He's done so many different amazing things on his channel, but he's never actually gone up and seen a pipe organ, and it's something that would be really completely new to him and very exciting. So he came out seeming very happy about all that he'd seen, very excited, and perhaps interested to film something more for the organ. So I was really delighted by all of this, and the video is now out, so I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can check it out. But what does my comment about the Metro got to do with the Veritasium video? Well, in a way, what the Metro is doing, and what it's helping us with, is it's connecting people. It's getting us from place A to place B really quickly, or faster than we ever have before. And the whole way that a city works, as you can see by these cars just around me, is getting people from A to B. We all have to go to our workplaces, but we also all want to go and meet up with friends and family and all sorts of different people. And having an efficient network is really the way to do that. But we're even many steps ahead of that on the online space here on YouTube, because on YouTube we have already solved this problem. We don't have to wait 20 minutes, 30 minutes, even 5 minutes for what I say to be heard by you. When I speak for YouTube, especially if it's a live stream, you're going to hear the video instantly. So what we've already done on the YouTube space is connecting people from all around the world instantaneously. And that's pretty amazing if you ask me. It's something that we don't probably reflect on enough. We really are very lucky today to have all of this amazing technology around us, to have everyone to have a personal camera in their pocket that also connects them to the internet and can be used to immediately make video calls with anyone in the world. That's pretty remarkable if you ask me. And so, while the Sydney Metro is a small gain for me and for the community of Sydney, YouTube has been there from the beginning for many years now, also giving us instantaneous communication around the world. And what this video with Veritasium has done is it's helped to get more than 2 million people to see what the organ looks like and how it sounds up close. And perhaps that might break down some stereotypes about what the organ is. It may attract some new people to want to learn the organ, which would be wonderful, of course. This whole science community, I'm sure many of them already have heard an organ before and have experienced it, but when they get to hear it explained by someone who's one of their community, talk about it and be excited by it, I'm sure that gets a lot of people excited in it too. So I think it's a great thing, and I think that we all should do as much as we can to get the organ out there into the world, not just for organists. The organ is not just for organists, it's for everyone. And so let's try and get organ music and our love of the organ, which we all have, especially our subscribers here at Pep Organ, let's try and get that out into the world. There's so many different communities that you probably have never heard an organ before, and it'd be great to get them exposed to it. You know, one thing you could do is offer tours, just offer free tours to your local community or your, whatever it is, an RSL or all sorts of different groups. Go tell them that you've got an organ, you play an organ, and you'd love to have them hear it. That could instantly bring, a couple dozen people to one of your recitals. So anyway, that's the video. I'm going to go ride the Sydney Metro now. It's very exciting. So I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.
This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Chatswood.